days left here in Berlin, and then I'm leaving for Sydney with a good friend of mine, and I'm so excited already. And I thought it's just a good time to start a new vlog, like the last days before I'm leaving for my holiday, for my vacation. I mean, I'm not leaving for a long time, it's only a holiday, but still, it feels quite big because it's so far away. And it was always a dream of me to go to Australia. I have like 3 friends living there right now, and yeah, it's just a very good timing to visit them and to, not be totally lost because I know some people and I'm also going with my friends. So yeah, it just feels very aligned. And how I said, I'm so excited. So I have to do some preparations and I have to pack and I have to say goodbye to some people that I know. And also on the weekend, I already said goodbye to some of my friends. One of my friends actually arranged a little picnic, and everyone should bring something from their own culture. And we had Brazilian food, Albanian food, Turkish food, and it was really wholesome. The sun was shining. And then on Sunday, it was Mother's Day, and I went to my parents and I bought my mom some flowers and some chocolate. And we also ate asparagus because it's asparagus season right now in Germany. Germans are really big on their asparagus. And it was so yummy. When I was little, I remember that I didn't like it at all. But now that I'm older, I pretty like asparagus. And there are also other things that I didn't like when I was little, like, for example, olives. And now I could eat olives every day. Like, I love olives. And also, the week before, I was in Italy, but it was really cute. And it really feels like a short time between holidays because, yeah, there are public holidays in Germany in May. So the best way was to book my vacation around the dates that are already free, so that I can save some vacation days at work. And also yesterday, I met one of my friends and she took some photos of me. And I didn't take photos like this in a long time. We also did like some film analog photos, and I really like how they turned out. Being photographed is just like a different kind of feeling and a little bit more posy, but I'm so happy with those photos. And today I'm actually gonna meet some of my girlfriends. We want to have like some last chats and have like a little snack dinner. Hi there. I worked from home the whole day and now it's like 6 p.m. and I just finished work and I really have to start packing, and I wonder how I'm going to fill up this suitcase, and I feel so overwhelmed those last days before my departure because I'm thinking about all the things that I have to bring and also like all those other things that I just have to get done beforehand. I just had a call with an insurance company and then I had to take care of my passport and like all those different airlines. It's just like a lot of organization, but now I think like the most important things are done. all the things regarding traveling. And now it's really only like packing. I also wanted to go to the drugstore again to get like my shampoo and the products that I need for my travels and sunscreen and also like this water for my contact lenses. Yeah, just like different things. I feel like my head is constantly thinking about all the things that I want to do and that I want to get done. I also really want to do like a little pedicure, but I think I'm going to just do it myself at home. But I also really want to go to the nail salon to do my nails because they look like this right now. And normally I do my nails myself. I really want them to hold for the whole holiday. So I thought it's maybe a little bit safer to go to an actual nail salon to get them done because I can decorate them myself afterwards at home, like do a little simple design or something so I don't spend this extra money. And also like those small things. I did my laundry today in the morning, for example, so that it's dry when I'm leaving. And it's just like a lot of tiny little things that you have to think about before a longer holiday, but it's gonna be fine. I'm back from the nail salon and I'm so happy with how my nails turned out. How I said it's just like a very simple nail look, just very natural. But I want to put some rhinestones on top, like it's very like colorful, but I don't think that I'm gonna do it tonight because I just started to pack a little bit, but it's already quite dark. And I also just ate something real quickly. But I really wanted to get my friend like this typical Berlin liquor called Berliner Luft. It almost tastes like toothpaste. It's just like this peppermint liquor, like this typical drink from Berlin. But there's only one specific store that has it. Like regular supermarkets don't have it anymore. I have to go to that store. And then I also really wanted to go to the gym again because it's the last time that I can put in a real like gym workout, and I feel like I want to get some strength before I travel for 24 hours. And I also want to do like some exercises for my arms. I'm going to be with my suitcase all the time walking around, and yeah, I want to feel fit. And it's also so hard to decide what to pack because when I arrive in Australia, it's going to be like end of autumn, beginning of winter. So, yeah, I really have to figure out what to pack. But the good thing is that I'm visiting my friend, and she already said that it's fine if I borrow her stuff. So I think I'm gonna take one or two jackets with me, and then like some long sleeves and long trousers, a jeans, of course, some sneakers, so that I have clothes for this transition time, which is not really cold, but also not really warm. managed to go to the gym yesterday evening, and I'm so proud of myself that I got this last workout in. Tomorrow I'm leaving Berlin to go to Frankfurt, and the day after I'm going to fly in the morning. It's now 5 p.m. and I'm leaving around 3 p.m. tomorrow. But I managed to do my nails today and I added all those little gems, and yeah, I really, really love it. Maybe I'm gonna insert some photos because I feel like you cannot really see them on camera. And I also did like a little at-home pedicure, so I'm ready for Sydney. And I was also thinking about which book to bring, and I wanted to talk about the book that I read in the beginning of this year because I read A Little Life for quite some time. It took me some time, and I finally finished this book. I'm so happy because yeah, I was just very slow in reading this, but it also has like 800 pages. And if you want to read it, then maybe skip to the next part. Yeah, I just wanted briefly to say that it is so heartbreaking, and I absolutely agree with people who say that this book needs a trigger warning. Like, this book feels like this photograph. It literally feels like this. It's such a good expression. And when I bought this book, I really wanted this black and white photo on top because I don't know, it's just so strong and it has such an expression. And yeah, there are like other versions of the cover, but I really wanted this one. So yeah, if you haven't read it yet and you want to read it, maybe skip along because I'm going to talk a little bit about the book now. I really think that in the end it is about Jude and his life and all his traumas. And I must say, at one point, I did find it a little bit exaggerating in the sense that why does one person have to feel or like have to experience so many traumas? Isn't one trauma or two enough? You know, with him and with brother Luke when he was a child and all the things that were done to him, I just thought that one of those things, or like two, would have been enough for him to become like he did and to develop into this character, into this like very broken and depressed character. And there is so much self hatred. Yeah, it's really hard to talk about it without spoiling too much, but I also think that the end was, what happened to his partner was a little bit too much. And also, another thing is that I think that the female characters really do not get enough attention at all in this book, and that this book is mainly about four male characters. I was lacking, some female characters in here, and I think it would have made the book a little bit more appealing to me because now it's like a very man vibes book. I don't know how to explain this, but what I really liked about the book is that it really follows through the lives of those four friends from, I don't know, early 20s until their 50s. And I haven't read a lot of books which follow through a whole life. It's like half a decade, and it's just very interesting to see how all those people develop and to also see how they change or how they don't change the older they get. But it's a very heartbreaking book. Okay, I'm yapping too much. But yeah, I have to decide which book I'm gonna bring with me. And I just started this new book, Susan Clark's Piranesi. I'm only a few pages in, but it's such a nice book already. And I was thinking to read it before I leave, but I'm not going to manage this time wise. Maybe I can read it on the train tomorrow. But yeah, this book was recommended to me, and also a friend gifted it to me. And she said that this is a one time experience when you read this, and it plays in a different world that consists of halls, like upper halls and middle halls. And the main character only lives in this world with one other character. And yeah, it's just like very fantasy until now. And I'm really excited to continue this book. Hi there, I made it to Frankfurt and I'm now here at Denise's apartment. And we packed our last things. We also went through all the things that she wants to bring to Australia. And we figured that we can just like borrow each other's clothes. I also took some things out of my suitcase because I don't think that I will need two jackets and yeah, like stuff like this. And also, we went for dinner. We had like burgers and fries. I was so hungry from the train ride because my train was delayed again. And yeah, it took me like 5.5 hours to come to Frankfurt. And then afterwards, we also went to this little like baklava matcha place. They had like different Turkish treats, and we shared some baklava and had like a matcha at 11 p.m. So a very random time to drink a matcha, but I'm already in vacation mode. And for me, like vacation already started. Denise right now is doing something on her computer, like some last things for work, also putting in her PTO, yeah, just preparing herself for her holiday. And yeah, so now I feel so ready for Sydney and for our flight tomorrow. It's actually quite late now. It's like 1 a.m. and we have to go to bed really soon. It's also the night of Eurovision today. Yeah, I'm really curious who won. I didn't check yet, like who's in the final. I don't know if it's already out, like at one. But I'm really curious who's gonna win the Eurovision this year. Yeah, I'm gonna end this vlog here. I think it was like quite a random vlog with a lot of different snippets, but I like to just film like real life like this. I also put a little Hello Kitty on my mic. And yeah, I see you on the other side. I'm going to start a new vlog tomorrow for the travels. So stay tuned and see you soon, hopefully. Bye.